We back.
Shit was good, man.
We on. What up, Gee? We right into it, man. What's first things first?
Season 2, man. What's up?
Gee?
Yeah,
We,
first things first.
yeah, we can't hear you.
Two, I believe.
Yeah, right into it.
Yes, sir. Season 2, right? Season 2. Energy for sale, man. How you feeling, man? How you feeling, Doc?
I'm good, bruh. Life and bro. It's cool though. Just life and man. I ain't even get into it, man. Just life and bro. What's up with you?
I mean, good or bad? You know what I'm saying? That sound is it good, bad, in the
It's
middle?
good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Just some days you want to play a motherfucking video game and just chill. You know what I'm saying? No, like, but I don't know. That's good every once in a while, but if you want to stay productive and stay like on the up and up, and you got to take care of business, man. I love playing the video game, smoking by myself. It's like I don't know, man. Hey, have y'all ever seen The Sandman?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So the Sandman, all I'm saying with the Sandman is like, I always told people, like, when I die, I don't want to go to hell or heaven. Like I always told people, I go back to my realm. I go back to my consciousness. It's not heaven, it's not hell. It's the realm that I created. You know what I mean? I go back home, bro. You know what I'm saying? It may not be as pretty as this world or as pretty as Sandman's world but I go back to my reality. And I brought that up because that show put my thought in words. Like he's the dream, he's the god of dreams.
Mhm.
So his home is the dream world. Like he's the God. He can hop through your dreams and his dream. He has, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh, like Marvel. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
bro, it's cold. Just on that aspect of going home. Uh and I don't even know how I got there of that. But yeah, that's I always said that. But now I have a picture of what I'm saying. It's like saying, man, it's like I'm gonna go home when I die, bro. I am God's child at the end of the day. I'm a positive entity who came from God.
You think you gonna keep being reborn?
Well, that's the thing.
I'm trying to feel you though. I'm trying to see where you're going with
Like an unconscious soul will be reborn. But if you come here and get understanding and you come here and get light, you can take control. You don't have to be yeah.
it.
Like me, I like to think that I come back on my will. I come in and out of here when I want to. Now a soul who's not as, a lower vibrational creature, yeah, their soul is going to keep being reincarnated. They haven't mastered control of that yet.
Mm.
So I like to think I come here to live a life and I go home, like we talk, like Sandman. I go home, and when I want to come back and learn something and go through something and experience this life um for the lessons that it brings, and like on that show, that the dude, he lived 700 years, 800 years, and he still don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Sandman come back, because him and his sister made a bet. And they like, yo, you done been here 500 years. Are you ready to? This nigga's like, no, I just did this. Hey, look, my wife, he's like 800, bro. And he's still like,
Moving and growing.
Well,
I mean, I ain't never shit.
He's young. He's young. You know, he don't age after a certain age, but he can't die. So all his kids died. He done lived through so many wives. He was rich. He was poor. He was homeless. He was a king. But yeah, just to that aspect though, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Not to talk y'all's ear off and shit though, but keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
What was we on though? You asked that. Why you asked that?
No, I wasn't saying you are like good or bad. You said life is life. I'm like, what you mean by like, is it good, bad? Like, how you doing in life right now?
Just busy. I'd rather be playing video games and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? But God bless me with kids and a family. So, bro, I be busy, bro, coaching kids and trying to work and make balance. And that shit tire you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Men be tired out here, bro. And you work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? How what's up with you? 2 jobs grinding, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't really be wanting to work 2 jobs though. But you know, shit you gotta do, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, unless you got 1 job that paying you like 2 jobs, I don't see how you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. And that's real man shit. Like, look, you ain't making excuses. It's like, look, for me to get ahead, we all know we need 3 or 4 hustles.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that you need 3 or 4 sources. You gonna grind. You got 2 sources with working. You got another source here. You got another source there. You ain't making excuses, and that's what I think people be doing. Like people make excuses, motherfuckers. Niggas really be lazy, bro. And I know people hear that, but you don't know you lazy until you be around someone who really be moving and grooving and damn. I ain't did shit today. This motherfucker done sold a crib, worked on this crib, went and worked out. Oh, how you got time? You got time because you prioritize, and you know, like that's what I be trying to tell my girl and everybody around me is like, nothing's more important than working out. Nothing's more important than you praying. Did you get some time for yourself today? These are things that you have to make time out for every day to do. Nothing's more important than that. Your kids don't come before that. Because if you ain't better yourself, how can you bring the best out of somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't make your bed, how the fuck you about to be telling anybody in the world need to do anything? You motherfucker wake up and make your bed first before motherfuckers start trying to tell people, you know what I'm saying, what to do. And I feel, motherfucker, your crib ain't even clean. Fuck you mean you feel? Like, make your bed. Do what you got to do in the world first. And then you come out in the world and, you know what I'm saying, try to, you know what I'm saying? But sweep your door first before you come and talking about my shit.
Bro, listen, bro. I'm a because me and this girl at work was talking. She was like, yeah, you real like, I forgot what she said though. I ain't gonna lie, but basically like, I don't like, not no sympathy, but I kind of like, I be hard on people for real.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because like me, I'm hard on myself for real. You know what I mean? So I be looking at certain shit because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a lazy joker sometimes. Like, and when I say lazy, not lazy, I procrastinate. And I'm like, yo, I know if I can do certain shit, I know you can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I just be looking at niggas, I'm like, yo, and people in general, male, female, whatever. I'm like, yo, there's no reason why certain shit shouldn't be happening. If you're a functional, you know, able-bodied adult,
yep,
certain shit, everything's an excuse to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially as I get older, like when you're younger and shit, you make certain mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect, but you make certain mistakes and you learn from them. Cool, but how long do you keep making the same mistake?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How long do you keep saying, well, oh man, my mom this, my dad that, my dog did this, my kids did that. It's like, yo, like, I don't know. I just look at everything like people just make excuses, like, just do this shit, bro. Because either you want to do it or you ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You either want to make it happen or try to make it happen or not. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think because me and you be on the phone a lot. And I think we just talked about this too, as far as like being your own worst critic. When you're your own worst critic, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can hurt your feelings, first of all.
Yeah. We was talking about the other day. Yeah.
Nobody can hurt your feelings. Like, you don't know how hard I am on myself. So if I'm talking shit to you, like, nigga, you need to do this, do that. What you think I be doing to myself? Beating myself up. Like,
You know, we say that. I be like, yo, when we talk to each other, it's like I'm talking to myself.
real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm like, yo, you a X, Y, and Z, or like I'm like, yo, Gee, blah, 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 blah. Just whatever we having a deep talk. I'm also like trying to like, all right, maybe I could learn from what I'm saying to him.
Facts.
Or did I do what I'm telling him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, so
yeah, you ain't just gonna be saying it without trying to live it, for real.
Live it or just be about it.
Yeah. And that's the thing, bro. That's another thing is first of all, us as humans, we talk too much and we don't understand how magical our words are. You know what I'm saying? Like Gee, spelling more. Take the ing off. Spells. The human language is spells. It was based upon witchcraft and spells. Come again?
It's like double talk. So basically, like, it's almost like you understand me.
Understand.
Overstand.
Yeah, under.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I could understand, but
that's why blessings a hard word for me. Like, it's hard for me to tell someone stay blessed.
Why is that?
Because the word less is in there. So it's like,
okay.
No, stay abundant, stay brilliant, stay, you know what I'm saying?
Grand rising over good morning. People think you trying to be extra. You say
but nothing's mourned over.
Yeah, how's anything good about morning?
Yeah, why would we ever say good morning? I don't even want to say that, but
yeah.
Just,
I ain't never thought about that.
Yeah, but to the facts is we talk too much as humans. We don't understand how words are spells and how magical words are. And I'm saying that to say the best way to lead is by example. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that talking shit. Live that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm done talking. I coach kids 4 days a week. I'm out of words. I'm out of energy, fam. I'm out of, and you know I coach hoops. I got my own squad. And you know that, y'all know, I don't know if you know that AAU. So this shit's becoming year round. So it's like, yeah, man, motherfuckers just talk. Like, do. It's like that movie with Justin Timberlake. You seen that shit where it's time and you pay for everything with time? Yeah, bro. Like,
bro, that movie hard, bro.
Bro, that movie's cold.
You seen it? No,
yeah.
it's like timeless or something.
Might be Daybreakers.
Yeah, don't
look it up. We fact check. You know how
I think it's like an old man gives him a bunch of time or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The dude, I thought that was what you was talking about because dude was living so long.
That is what I'm talking about.
He was living. He's like, man, I'm done. Like, he gave him all this time.
Oh, initially with Sandman, you thought that's what I was talking about. Okay,
because I'm like, yo, that sounds like the little movie and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, we all heard the same. Like, growing up, our parents probably hit us with the "do as I say, not as I do," and like we adults now, so it's like if you want to efficiently lead
by example,
they're watching you. You know? So do as I say, don't do as I do. Go so far.
Yeah,
it's In Time. It was made in 2011.
Yeah, In
Time. Yep, you was In Time. But cause that's all we got, bruh. Motherfucker going, man, we from the hood, like, man, all walking to school, all them old timers just standing around fucking talking and sipping, fam. Like, hey, youngin, I always took their advice. Like, I'll never end up like this nigga just sitting around talking shit all day about the NFL and NBA and all this fuck ass stupid shit to keep us in the fucking matrix and in the circus. Feed them bread and sports and they'll be quiet and they'll bow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's the circus, fam. Fuck the NFL. Fuck the NBA. Get on your magical shit. Get on your raising your vibrations, your kundalini energy. Get on mastering yourself.
Hey, touch on that on your kundalini energy, like this.
Bet.
Touch on that a little bit.
That's real, bro. We will right now. And yeah.
I mean, my bad, make your
Mastering yourself.
Yeah.
Because we're all superheroes. What's your superpower? You know what I'm saying? We're all superheroes. What's your superpower? And that's meditation. That's eating right? That's eating right, because if I ain't eating right, if I'm filled with processed foods, and I'm filled with meat, I'm an avid fucking, me more like, more.
Hey, that's a good segue into what made you stop wanting. Sorry, that's a good segue into what made you stop wanting to eat meat.
All right, so
one is the Kundalini scale. Explain that. And two is why you stop eating meat.
Bet. And we was on something as far as, don't forget them 2 points. We was on something like, oh, okay, you have to stop eating processed foods and meat and all these sugars and ramen noodles and shit that is just foreign to the body. But you have to stop eating that, first of all, for your health, no duh. Like, but second of all, for your spiritual, fam.
Yeah. Because
your spiritual,
hell yeah.
It's like we talked about your iPhone. I'm an iPhone. I gotta signal these downloads, right? Your iPhone always got a download, right? It always has an upgrade, new 24.5 upgrade. You know what I'm saying? 27.2 upgrade. Us as humans have these same upgrades and downloads. You feeling me? Yeah. And you can't get these downloads when your soul isn't clean and you're not open enough to process these downloads. So that's why eating plants from the sun, because the sun gives downloads through the plants, photosynthesis. And this is how you can meditate and get information that nobody else has. And you're unlocking your DNA. And I know that's left. And we'll expound on that in future episodes. You know what I'm saying? We'll expound on that. Don't forget that. We got to keep talking about this. I know that's a lot. But second of all, why I stop eating meat, bruh, because
I remember I first met this dude. Yo, he would always clown me about eating meat. Like,
speak on it, bruh.
Yeah, I'll get like chicken. I'll get, especially the hamburgers at the hospital.
Yeah.
He would be like, "Oh, you eating meat?" I was like, "What?" That's like what I said. Remember?
Yeah, hell yeah. You like
what?
Nigga?
Like what, nigga?
Who the fuck don't eat meat? What you talking about, nigga?
But then I started being around him. I started understanding what he was saying. I started doing my own research with a little shit. But yeah.
So how do you feel about it right now in this moment? Like, you gonna leave here and consume a cheeseburger?
Shit, I just had one.
But I mean, I'm just playing around. But obviously, the ideology, how you feel about it?
I mean, I definitely understand watching what you eat and how you need to eat. I mean, it just depends on, everybody different, your body intake, because some people might
eat too much. Like, I think
gluttony.
I think in general, exactly.
Yeah.
I think in general, like, we're not supposed to be eating 3 meals a day.
Yeah, if you're eating 3 meals a day and you're not a bodybuilder, bulking, trying to get huge, if you're eating 3 meals a day, you're an addict. You're a food addict.
Gluttony, man.
There's drug addicts, alcohol addicts, and there's food addicts.
Like breakfast, you're breaking your fast. You don't understand breakfast. You're breaking the fast. Your body goes to fast.
And that goes back to what we were saying about words and spells.
I want some breakfast. Well, you about to break your fast. It's cool though.
Yeah.
Let's go get some eggs and burgers.
Because that's a great word, break fast. And then we could future episodes, we can look up the Hebrew terms and the Latin terms and really break these words down to see what they really mean in the future. But breaking fast. Yeah, it's like, look, we getting a little left off of topic, but breaking your fast, yeah, because you shouldn't eat when the sun goes down. You should your breakfast, yeah, when the sun goes up. So if you're not eating from 7 to what? Motherfucking 6 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? That's a great fast, you know what I'm saying? But I stopped eating meat because, bruh, well, Plato said any knowledge easily acquired is knowledge that you brought with you from past lives. So I feel like when you're born with certain information and certain feelings. Like what?
Like already, what you mean?
Yeah, pre-encoded.
Oh, like
in
pre
you.
already.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like I never wanted to eat meat, bro. My mom always made meatloaf and fucking kibasi and fucking slimy ass chicken wings, bro. I see the veins and it never I didn't even know it was animals. I never even correlated the two, how young I was. But I always knew, like, just
bro, that's me with seafood. I hated seafood, bro. I still hate seafood. Bro, the smell. Bro, seafood is disgusting to me.
It don't sit right with you.
And you ain't supposed to be eating that shit. You ain't supposed to be eating shrimp,
and shit.
You ain't supposed to eat none of that
shit.
shit.
Cockroaches.
Anything with fins and scales is cool. Fish and fins and scales is cool according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know that shit. You ain't supposed to be eating that shit.
Exactly.
But people ain't trying to hear that shit.
I feel you.
Pork too.
Look,
the parasites don't even die. You can cook it good and all that. They still be living, bro.
Yeah, pork is crazy.
Pork crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I might get a little bacon sometime.
Me too.
Yeah, you feel me? But like,
listen to y'all. Listen to y'all. That's crazy. But y'all's right, because anything coming from the ocean has plastic in it. We know the oceans is just plastic and so yeah. But listen, y'all know, and you'll still eat a slab with some motherfucking sausage.
No, bacon.
We all love our gummies here and there too, but
yeah, it's in the gelatin and
and all that.
But I feel like the change comes when you be conscious about it. Like, you gotta make that conscious effort. Like,
no, bro. No, hell no. The change comes when you motherfucking lit. Like we said, we ain't talking about it. We live in this shit. And we just said the only way to raise your kundalini, we was talking about the kundalini. Only way you can raise your kundalini, you can't raise your kundalini by eating meat.
At all.
Impossible, bro. Impossible, bro. You can't raise. That's a low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? You're consciously putting low vibrations. You don't know where this pig came from that just got slaughtered in the slaughterhouse. They electrocute them. You know, energy don't die. You consuming this energy consciously.
Even with the cows, like, you understand, like, before they die, like,
bro, do you understand that, like, how we look at Chinese people? Remember, I just told you this, Gee, how we look at Chinese people and how they eat dogs. That's how the Indians look at us for eating cows. It's a sacred animal, fam. And we just slaughter them. You know why? Because it's a ritual. And Yents too are subscribing to that ritual. Knowingly, like, to slaughter this many cows, it's a ritual, fam. It's witchcraft. It's a what's it called? It's a sacrifice. If we gonna dig deep. But yeah, that shit never sat right with me. And more, my dad would make me sit at the table all night, like, nigga, you don't finish that kibasi. I hear it now. You ain't meet that Didi, bro. The Didi I know was ferocious. Was he fighting down 2nd Avenue? He got stabbed in his back the one day, bleeding, fighting down there. I'm with my cousin. We just watching this shit. Like, I'm watching my dad just 3-on-5, and you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, you know, I was born down 2nd. So, like, what I'm saying? Oh, Didi, yeah, I couldn't leave that table unless I ate that meat. It was that bad. Like, yo, either you eat that shit, nigga. I done work 40 hours in the steel mill, nigga. You ain't about to eat that burger. Fam, you better eat that burger. You ain't leaving that motherfucking, he ain't cuss. You know, we went to church and shit. But you ain't leaving that table, bro, till you eat that fucking burger. Bro, I be there all night.
I mean,
That
sometimes the worst part growing up is like you don't finish that dinner, you wake up, we have for breakfast.
Come on.
We have for breakfast, you have that dinner you ain't finished last night.
Hey, and that's why that dog was my best friend.
Cage.
All of them, Gee. I kept them dogs well fed. I survived off of my mom's sides. And my dad, you know what time it is. You better. My mom wouldn't even make me meat when she would make certain stuff. So I'm just saying that to say it's always been in me, bro. I done took ass whoopings behind meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so that's when I stopped eating that shit. And I was really like, my girl said 15 years. So I'm 35. I was 20 when I ain't eating no meat. I was 20 years old, bro. And ain't ate a burger since for 15 years, dog. You know, I grew my locks. That's G. I grew my locks. I took a path of I just told you this. You looked it up on your phone. What was it called?
The
vow of Nazarite.
You took the vow?
Yeah.
The vow of Nazarite?
Yeah, I was like 19, 20, bro. Cause I wasn't feeling. I'm like, yo, I ain't cutting my hair. I ain't motherfucking eating no motherfucking meat. I ain't fuck the white man. You know what I'm saying? I was on my shit like, nigga, nothing's gonna break. And I cut my hair probably about, 3 years ago. I had a whole head full of them, but
So for those who don't know, the vow is abstain from wine and strong drinks, as well as other grape products such as vinegar, refrain from cutting the hair on his head, not to become ritually impure by contact with corpses or graves, even those of family members.
Yep.
No matter who died.
No matter who died. I would go to the funeral, but I ain't going to that cemetery. I'm building my soul. I'm building my energy up. I gotta become a superhero. And that's what I did, bro. I just cut my hair and I was gonna burn them and do a ritual. I still got all of them. Like,
oh, you ain't burning the hair?
No, I made a big crown. I shouldn't even be telling. I got a crown, like a Jesus crown. I wrapped them all up, and it's like a crown I wear on top of my head. You know what I'm saying? It's powerful too, bro. It's powerful, but yeah. The vow of Nazarite is why I really cut that shit out. I ain't eating meat no more, bro. I ain't fucking with this shit, man. Yeah, I tried to focus up on them.
So how you, in 15 years, would you feel like a lot more like healthier? Like what you think? I mean, like not what you think. Like what's the facts on it? Like,
bro, only really thing. It's the experience for sure. That's the best part. But I don't wake up angry. And that could just be maturation. That could just be, but bro, I used to wake up, man, as soon as I got out of bed, Mar, you know me, man. I'm on one. I'm looking for it. Like
piped up.
I'm piped, bro, to a 200, nigga. I'm piped up, boy. All day and all night, boy. Like, but yeah, man, to find peace, bro. I was on my path to finding peace, baby. And yeah, I found it. It's tough to it's a book called The Middle Way by, I want to say, Gandhi, bro. The Middle Way. So it's the peace symbol. And the middle part of the peace symbol, it's just trying to walk that. I ain't trying to get too happy. I ain't trying to get too sad. I just want to stay on that middle way. But that's a book too. You know what I'm saying? But what else you got, Gee?
Speaking on peace, particularly you, Mar, I was just wondering, do you think you, at the age you are now, have achieved peace? Or you think it's something you're currently striving towards?
Shit, both. I say both. Cause like it's a battle trying to keep that shit every day. Just on the strength, cause like you deal with so much, like especially if you just like if you outside every day, like you go to work, you gotta deal with traffic, you gotta deal with just everything. Everything, all the minor things that you probably don't really think that may bother you or might shit can go left. You just battle every day and learn how to maintain it. I think everything with that is all part of peace, like who you deal with, the people you're around, the environment you're around. I think everybody should have a lot of time, like spend time for themselves, like every day, at least an hour or two, just by yourself. Because it give you time to think, and you give you time to just stay away from certain things and reevaluate certain things. So getting your mind right is all a part of peace and who you be around in your environment. So I mean, that's why I said it's both, because it's like it's not something like you just find and you just, I mean, you stay in it, but you got to kind of find ways to, I guess, fight off certain shit so it could stay like that. Yeah. Yeah, just keep striving toward it. Like don't like you. I think you can only fuck your peace up. I can't blame him for fucking my peace up, because if I know he's doing something that is fucking it up, why am I still around him?
Why are you reacting to it?
No, not
well. No, I'm saying like how you react to something. If you react to it the wrong way, you can destroy your peace. If you react to it the right way, you can preserve it.
He's saying being around it, period.
Just in general, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even if it's your parents or somebody close, like if you know your mom is a mean, angry woman and she might get loud or violent, it's your fault to keep going around her. Mom, I'll talk to you. I'll call you on the phone. I love you. Boom, boom, boom. That's the point. Like, people will still go around shit. They be like, well, let me try to, like, no, just avoid it altogether. That's all a part of peace, because you can only fuck your peace up. Like, can't nobody fuck your peace up.
So can I ask you this?
Nobody can fuck your peace up.
What
Hold
steps?
up real quick, Gee, because you're exactly right. It's just always remind yourself, like Mars said, is no human should be able to control you like that.
Nobody.
No human should be able to make you mad. You know what I'm saying? No human should be able to control your temperature. Temperature. I'm trying to stay at 60 degrees Celsius. You know what I'm saying? And by
I say 65.
65, I like that. That's too
65.
cold. Whatever, nigga. Cold, nigga. Cold, nigga. I'm cold. Yeah, I'm cool. We cool. You know, so we just cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah,
but that's all I'm saying.
That's 140.
Well, I mean Fahrenheit. You mean Fahrenheit? You mean?
Yeah, nigga. We cool, nigga.
You mean Fahrenheit?
What I say?
Celsius, but it's, we all knew what you meant,
okay.
Yeah,
that's how flip my mind is. How you grow up and it's always what Fahrenheit,
but
and I think it's Celsius. But what, Gee?
Maybe that's just what you're on, man. Most of the world uses Celsius. Aren't we the only ones to use Fahrenheit?
So what is it? Celsius? Like 120? You said
it's 140 in Celsius, 140 in Fahrenheit, 60 in Celsius.
60 in Celsius. So we're 140 Fahrenheit. No,
60,
Celsius.
60 is 140 in Fahrenheit.
Or is,
you know what I'm saying?
You mean Celsius? 140 Celsius?
No, I think I'm wording this wrong.
Yeah.
So 60 Celsius translates to 140 Fahrenheit.
No, it's backwards. 60 Fahrenheit translates to 140 Celsius.
No. In Celsius, water freezes at 0. In Fahrenheit, water freezes at like
32.
30
yeah,
something.
Yeah, 32, babe.
Yeah. So what Celsius translates to 160 Celsius equals 140 degrees Fahrenheit is what
okay. So 60 degrees Fahrenheit. 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's all I'm saying. More nobody can control our temperature. I don't have a temperature. I control my temperature. If I want to get hot, nigga, we turning up. If I want to, but life gives you tests, nigga. Life gives you tests.
I know that's what I was going to say. Yo, you could, like I said, that's why I said it's a battle, because certain things you can't really avoid. Like certain people you gotta interact with. Certain things you gotta do. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? So you just gotta know how to maneuver and know how to, you know, find a way for them not to get your temperature to adjust. But
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's the hard part though. But like, I'm just saying, this on a regular, like if it's people I don't gotta deal with, I'm not dealing with you.
I think one of the good points you said earlier was the first point you were talking about, how basically you need that time to yourself to understand yourself. And I think in this day and age, everybody working, so it's hard to, you know, you got to make that time. You got to make that routine. if your work routine is going to work and you wake up and you're running to work late, or going right to work, you might not be able to make that time. And the example for me is like, I'm currently unemployed, so I've been on unemployment for like a month, and I'm restless. So I told myself like, wake up, go to the track.
It's time for you. It's time for you.
Put on the hoodie, sauna belt.
What you got, Nick?
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just like you gotta make that time for you. And like if people, it's a choice. Like sometimes you see people who are overweight. Like at what point do you take the accountability for what you put in your mouth, for what you're not doing? Like,
Yeah, that's why I told him earlier. That's exactly what I said. You gotta make that. You gotta master yourself. Good. What we got next?
That perfectly goes into what I was saying. Over time, do you feel like people have developed a victim complex, specifically, Black people?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Expound.
Because these be the talks though. Hey, you turn me down like a little bit. Like part of the mic.
You turn me down too a little bit.
Yeah.
Even a little.
No, part of the mic.
Shit.
Part of the mic.
Yeah, the mic, not the headphone.
Not the headphone. Yeah. All right. Nah, what I'm saying is though, damn. Say it again, bro. What was the question? My fault.
Do you think Black people have over time gained a victim complex, or just people in general?
Yeah, I think people in general, because I don't like to do the whole black and white thing. People be going crazy with that. Human beings, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We all human beings, but
if you need a liver, you're gonna ask to be black or white, or you're gonna get that liver that match with blood cell you got.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. But like, yeah, everybody, because everybody's so soft now. Everybody's kumbaya, and everybody want to come together for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And when the truth comes to the light, or when the truth is in front of people's face, people don't want to. People don't want to. What they say, accountability. That's the big word now. Everybody accept it. And my thing is like me, I hold myself accountable every day, like just every day. Like I'm like, damn. Like remember we talking about looking in the mirror and all that shit. Like, man, I'm a fat mug. You out of shape ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This little shit like that. Or like, damn, I need a haircut, nigga. Ugly ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I need to whatever. Like, I need to get better. I need to whatever. People just always want to play victim, and it's sickening, bro. Like I don't like anybody that play victim, especially grown men, bro. Like when I hear grown men play victim, I don't know. I look at you a little different. You know what I'm saying? Imagine we all go through things. Imagine you gotta find a way to overcome certain things. I get that, huh? Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, like, because I don't want people to think like I'm not like unaware of like people going through things or
your mic, Gee.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, it is? That shit was loud as hell. Yeah.
But fuck all that. But yeah, everybody play victim, man. Like no matter what race and all that. Like it just goes on. You hear it all the time. Everybody's on the internet whining and crying about jobs or about what happened today or somebody got treated unfair. It's like, man, sometimes people might deserve certain shit. You know what I mean? Because people be trying to get away with certain things and think you can just do certain things and say certain things and think it's cool. Like, no, that's just not cool. Because people, they'll smack you and then go run and hide or they'll do something to you. Yeah, throw a rock and yeah, right. Yeah, right. Throw a rock and hide their hands. So, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like I don't really I can't really expand on it, but like you just see it every day and all day. And like I said, when grown men play victim or like you talking about why this and why that, I look at it a little different.
That's cold. Yeah, that's cold. Yeah. And repeat the question one more time, bro.
Yeah. Do you think Black people have over time gained a victim complex, or just people in general?
Okay, the victim complex. I see why you said not really the Black, just people in
general.
People
in general, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
See it all the time, bro.
Yeah, because we ain't going to be on there forever, but we in the time, bro, It pays to be a victim.
Food stamps, right? You don't want to get a job.
Man, Shannon Sharp. It pays to be a victim. And it ain't like that everywhere, bro. But in America, and I know we ain't really talking about that, but yeah, it pays to be a victim. So yeah, victim mentality is just real rampant for humanity that live in that type of system. And black people, I wouldn't really just more of the lower vibrational black people. Cause there's a lot of black people who's really on their shit. And then more of the lower vibrational black people is victim mentality and all that. But yeah, it's more of a balanced thing. But
man, that shit lame, bro.
I think trauma,
yeah,
I think trauma plays a part.
for sure.
And learned behavior. You might not even know it's behavior you're expressing. It's something you grew up seeing your parents do.
Yeah.
How your parents handle a
'Cause look,
situation. And if you've seen that your whole life,
yeah.
and then you get hit with a situation, right? You get pulled over or you're in a fight or flight mode.
Yeah. Because what you're saying is
what you've seen.
What you're saying is
express what's inside you because you're going off of what you've seen.
Yo. I get it. What you saying is the subconscious, right? It's subconscious. You don't even know.
Unbeknownst to you, yeah.
You know, and it's learned behavior. What Ev's saying that you don't even know that you have.
Almost like a fight or flight mode.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but that's why therapy's real, and getting to know yourself and figuring out your childhood traumas, because it's built into your behavior and how you react to things. It's generational trauma, and that's something that, yeah, what you're saying we have to get over as black people, bro, is generational trauma. That's where the victim mentality comes from.
But I ain't gonna lie, people ain't gonna do it, and I ain't got the energy to be trying to persuade niggas.
No. Look, it's what we said earlier.
I don't give. I mean, I care. Like, we have conversation about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not with it though. I'm not the one to be trying to go around it. I'm not with it. I ain't with no cars, none of that. Fuck all that shit, bro. Fuck all that.
Like if you see somebody drowning, right? If they tell you someone drowning,
You can't save them. They're going to pull you down with them. But it's what we said earlier. Yeah. You can't go in and save them. You going to drown with them. But yeah, but on top of that, would you say?
Fuck all that. Trying to like be.
Oh yeah. That's why we gotta lead by example. No more talking. We just gotta lead by example and show, and stop talking about it. Be about it. So that's what separates us from them, is being about this shit
and live in reality. Like, live in reality. Like, people need to just live in reality.
You heard it. And it's what you're saying is look yourself in the mirror and keep it real with yourself. It's that simple. Because if you ain't, that's why I can't hang out with motherfuckers, because I keep it too real. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep it so real with myself. It's not a good mix. You know what I'm saying? So I totally feel you. And real shit, Ev. What we got next, Gee?
So in our community, sports is big, especially in Beaver Falls. Everyone, roots for the Tigers into the sports. How do you guys feel that sports shaped your identity, and do you feel like that, or do you feel like outside sources, maybe like being trained help you be diligent in your life?
Are you asking like the sports play like a factor in like maybe how I maneuver in life with certain things?
Yeah.
I'll go a second.
Repeat that one more time. That was a great.
I got you. I'll go.
Good.
Nah, I think so. I know so. Because when you play sports, and then like when you're like pretty decent at sports, like at a young age, like you was like a guy like started, or you was one of the like good players on the team. Like, it make whatever. It just help build structure, like teamwork, understanding you need others, whatever. Even if you don't know it at the age or at that time, you know what I mean? And then like when you go to work, especially you work whatever, construction, office, whatever, a warehouse, you gotta depend on other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's all like a team shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because even when you go to work, we got the team. Look, team this, team that. We gotta work together, this and that. So I think it all can come together, even if you didn't know it at the time. You know what I mean? I think it do. It builds some type of character.
Character definitely builds character. And shout out to my pops, because I think about it. My dad ain't never. I kind of had to play football, but I didn't have to play. But he was never no dad. We wasn't out doing drills. We wasn't lifting weights. Yeah, we barely even talked about the game. And then I be coaching, bro. I see kids, bro. Well, you up there too now, Ed. Yeah, I seen it, and just, but this is everywhere. But bro, the little nigga 6 is twerps. Get down, nigga, do push-ups. You weak, nigga, do a lap. Nigga, that's my son. I treat him how I want. Man, get your ass on. Like,
you can tell no disrespect to the father or people who got their sons in it, but like if you were in the game, fourth and inches, you in the game with a team, like you understand that like a dad is always going to be behind their son, whether they're doing good or bad. You can't force your son to be what you want.
Yeah, because
and that's not saying that dad wasn't nice, but you gotta let the son blaze his own path. And
yeah,
your dad was never. Like he wanted you to play football.
But he didn't live through me, and that's the coolest thing. I see dads that's really trying to live through their son, and it's sad. What you were saying, Gee?
So, at what point do you guys think it's like kind of helicopter parenting or living through them rather than diligence? Like trying to teach your kid diligence and to be better.
You see it more than me, so you see it more than me. So you.
I think they want to teach their kid diligence.
Explain the term helicopter parenting.
Okay, so helicopter parenting would be like, just not letting your son out the house or not letting them out or not letting them out your sight for real. Like you always got to be on everything they're on. Like choosing what friends they make, what cliques they click with. Basically, trying to make a mini version of you. And not trying to let them develop their own identity.
Yeah, so check this out, Geek. And I don't want to be long-winded, but it's a balance between helicopter parenting and giving them freedom, right? So it's letting my son order when we're out eating. It's putting my son like in a school. It's looking at things like what did I needed? What if it was like that for me, how would I have been as a human? I'd have been further on. So I put them in a helicopter parent, but I know where he's at. I give him freedom, but I gotta know everything, and I'm controlling the atmosphere. Hey, running the store. Hey, what you going to the game? Oh yeah, we can go to the high school game. I'm gonna go with you though. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You can walk wherever you want. Go wherever you want. Nigga, meet me back at the scoreboard. 30 seconds left, fourth quarter. It's a controlled, not just letting him go by himself. Yeah, I don't raise my kids like that, but it's more of a order when we're at the restaurant, go in the store, get us some drinks, just making sure I put them in those situations, those life situations, so they're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like me, I was running around. What am I going to eat today? You know what I'm saying? I was a little human who was forced to be in survival mode to figure my shit out, instead of I put my kids in that situation, but it's not survival mode. It's just figure it out. It's not life or death. Just figure it out. So it's both. It's a balance of both.
Yeah. How you feel about what he just said, more?
I mean, you should have your hands on, especially if you're a good parent, you should have some type of like you should care who your kids are around. Yeah. You know what I mean? I see a lot. Like, I was just talking about this the other day, like how girls, I mean, this is kind of whatever, but females, they drop their kids off with anybody.
Facts.
Just to go out or just to do whatever. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, yo, you don't even know this mom. Oh, yes, my neighbor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then wonder why certain things happen, but that's just a side topic. But
and that kind of puts the kids in I had a cousin who played at the high level. You know, he went to college, 4-year ride. But one thing about him is he didn't have a parent to drop him off, so now he got to get a ride with John, Joe, Susie, and Sally. And now instead of him having a parent to take you up there, you almost feel obligated later on in years because that's my neighbor that was taking me all the time. So now they feel almost obligated or attached to their child's success.
Hey, and that perfectly builds into my next question. Who was the role model for you in building the life you currently have? That would like make you think, dang, I got to get this car, or I need to treat my kids this way.
Wait, what?
Wow, you on your shit, bro.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Who was the role model?
Grown like.
Yeah, just growing up in general. It could be anyone, even someone that you look up to today. That basically helped you build the life you have now.
Man, first name when you say that pops into my head. And you know, I was a little guy, man. I'm 35. I was a little guy. So Jelani Solomon. Y'all ever look him up, Gee, and maybe we'll get some energy to Jelani. But my friend Allende, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Allende. We the same age, Mark. Me and Allende. We grew up together from the lows. And his older brother, Jelani. All the Jordans, newest Mercedes Benz. We in the back seat going from this baby mom's house to this baby mom's house. I'm seeing stuff, and man, he used to have me and little bruh scraping all the wallpaper out of his cribs, like, cause he buy cribs. I be in there scraping all the wall all day, pulling rugs, cutting them out, bruh. I'm 12. Now that I think back, I'm 11. I'm my son's age, making $25 a day. Jelani got me and Yende in here. I just remember scraping shit all day off the walls, like you said, cutting this shit, sweeping cribs out, but on top of them, we go get something to eat. We in the S550 Benz. Reed, did you look him up?
Yeah, I did. I'm not getting good results though. Like apparently he was hot. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on it because it's not good, but
yeah. But he's incarcerated.
Yeah. It says for life.
Yes, you know, free him, and you know, just whatever happened, you know what I mean. But when I think in my head, it's him. Like, yo, there's niggas like this in the world. Like,
is there anything specific about his personality that you think made an imprint on you?
I can't. Just a big dog, man.
He a self-starter, like he got his own. So he had, got houses, like
houses. Yeah, he's a big dog in the hood, like one of the biggest dogs. And I got a chance just to ride in the back seat and do work for him and just watch from afar a boss, or what we considered and what I got to see at work. You know, like it was eye-opening, bro. And and they got leather seats and dash, and my mom got a van with the wood on the side at home. So this is just why I'm saying Jelani, he just comes to my mind like, I'm like, leather and just TVs in the dash, and just we eating wherever we want. And it's like, man, I got bologna at the crib. And yeah, he just showed me like what life really could be, bro. And rest in peace, Allende. Allende was a money guy where he came from, and that turned me into money guy. Like, we all got them people in our lives that you learn from and you see, you're like, oh man, I want some money too. But yeah, bro, that's crazy that you asked that, bro.
Can I ask you the same question more? You need me to repeat?
Yeah.
All right. Who was your role model? Who was your role model in building your life that made you think I have to get a car like this, or I need to treat my kids a certain way?
Shit. That's a good question because I don't know. I'll probably say my cousin DeJuan. He's actually it's weird. Like, he's my first cousin, but he had his kids younger. So, but I basically grew up under him. But just watching him, and this is really from a spiritual a spiritual side, because like he like a God-fearing dude. And I never really understood like why it was always, but he always was teaching us at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like about just God and you know, just being spiritual, just whatever. And at the time I didn't really understand it, but just how he moved and how he did certain things, how he went about certain things, I looked up to that. I'm like, yo, like,
are you saying as you got older it started to click what you learned growing up?
no, what I'm saying is it's like from this everything, just like from what, like, cause like I wouldn't have played football. Like he's the reason why I played football. Like if he didn't play, like if he hooped or he played hockey or golf or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like he was like that first dude. Like he was like he like 6'4", like he was an athlete, like, you know what I mean, he went to college and all that type of shit. So and so he's like, I don't want to say he inspired me to play football, but like he's the one that like
Inspiration.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, he's a super athlete. Like, so, but this with everything though, like he a good dude. And I talk to him, you know, pretty more regular now, but like, he just a good dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like I said, good, like a good father. Like he just a stand up man, you know what I'm saying? Like a man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's a man.
Man's
like, you know
man.
what I mean? Yeah, like family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that people be like, you know what I'm saying? He's that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I want a family, I want a family like that. And yeah, like he just a stand up dude. You know what I'm saying? And well respected, you know what I mean? Coach and all that. So
I'm going to ask you the same question. Is there anything in your personality that you think you got from him?
Me or
yeah, you.
Like what you mean? Like as far as like just like how how what molded me? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, just being up under him, like I said, just even just like just with the spiritual side, just everything. Like I said, he had us reading the Bible. Like we was like, I remember like 3rd or 4th grade, like we couldn't even go outside until we read like certain verses, like, you know what I mean? So it's just stuff like that. Like, so I just like, and I look back at it, I'm like, damn, I was blessed, you know what I mean, for real, because I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how, I don't know what type of time I'll be on.
Yeah.
And
For real,
raising
like real shit.
kids, I use that as just think about myself and what I ain't had and what would have made me better. So shout out to my dad, because just, just you like, all right, I ain't gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it like this. And you just try to tweak and finesse what they did to be a better parent, and just so, you know what I mean, it can just keep getting better and better. Generational trauma healing that.
Yeah.
My next question for y'all is what does freedom look like to you? Does it have a form? What specifically, like, where would you go? What would you do? In your ideal world, what does freedom look like to you?
What up, Ev?
Freedom.
Yeah.
To be free is to actually have the ability to make choices. And if those choices are hard to come by, you have the ability to access the tools you need to make those choices efficiently. You don't gotta go, be under someone if you don't want to. And I always like to say, I might be getting segue back to the previous question, but quotes like my football coach. I played football for 3 years.
Bend but don't break.
And one of the best quotes was like, you gotta be a finisher. So you be in the gym working out, it's like, I can't do it. And the coach always be like, just don't do it. And that was like, nah, I got it. And I remember that was Coach Bird. But I was like, Coach Powell, he always told me, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Meaning, like, you might not be the most talented player, but he tired and you tired and he giving up over it. You still got to keep working hard. So it's just understanding those quotes put me in a position for my life to understand what freedom is, because
that's gangster.
I
good,
feel like
bro.
That.
I feel that. Good, Brody.
That's tough.
You got it? I got, man, freedom to me.
I feel like I've been talking.
Nah, we need that. That's great. It's great energy. Ev. Freedom to me is a farm, man, and underground motherfucking bunkers and motherfucking spirituality on high, and my motherfucking energy fields and frequencies and yeah, is intricate, bro. That's freedom, is living not needing I'm self-sufficient, bro. And at all needs and all costs, I'm self-sufficient. Like, so when they say learn something new every day, bro, it's you need to be an electrician, you need to be a motherfucking farmer, you need to be a motherfucking mechanic, all these things, a master of all trades, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and that's my thing. I'm on a constant route of learning. So yeah, a farm, solar panels, underground bunkers, fucking me prayed up and energied up and eating right exactly how I want to be eating.
Hell yeah.
That's freedom to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to strive for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I strive for that shit, bro, for real. Like, eating my motherfucking smoothies every day and motherfucking having herbs from motherfucking Dr. Sebi herbs and just, yeah, I want to bring all that shit to life. That's freedom, bro. Like, and be growing that shit on my farm, nigga, with springs that I can drink out of, and motherfucking baths with the, you know, the salt be in the water where it heals your motherfucking
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's freedom to me, my family, keeping my family, and that's all.
Keeping everybody healthy, everybody together,
yes. That's
good
freedom.
Good spirits, man. My bad.
My nigga,
nah,
perfect.
I'm saying that's positive, yo. Like I said, bro, like I'm a shit. I want to be somewhere. This is freedom for me, bro. Being around the right environment, people, and just having no worries, bro. Like if I want to do something, just go do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And not being the richest man in the world, none of that stupid ass shit. Like, you
just
know
having the means, baby.
Just having the means. That's it.
I mean, also I feel like having the means to be able to reinvent yourself. Because like I told y'all earlier in the podcast, I lost my job. You know, they closed the Save a Lot. Yeah, I found out 2 weeks before we closed. I've been on unemployment for a month, and I have, you know, it's a wonder. Like, man, I need to get more money, but I also have the freedom to be like, hey, I need to cut off this. I need to slow down smoking weed. I need to slow down drinking. I need to wake up. As soon as I get up, go to the track. You know, and like I wasn't able to have the freedom to do that when I was working because I'm working 6 days a week. You know, overtime and all that. So just the ability to have the courage to reinvent yourself, to be able to go to the track, and because of the football training, because of the effort and the blood, sweat, and tears I put in football, I'm able to go to the track and say, yo, I don't care what it looks like, but I guarantee I'm the only person the last month running on the track at Geneva.
That's true.
Yo, why is he in a hoodie? They don't know. Why are you in the sauna belt? Why are you in sweatpants? Yo, is he going to slow down?
Yeah, because look.
It's just you just don't want to give up because you understand that the goal is not what you see today, but the goal is to have the ability to take an opportunity that might come tomorrow and to be ready. And if you don't have the freedom to get yourself ready for that, or have the courage to change yourself or to adjust, then you're pretty much I feel like you're in some type of prison.
Yeah, because look, you don't want to. We have to trade our time for money a lot of times. That puts you in a prison when you gotta go literally work 8, 10, 12 hours a day and still try to work out, still try to eat right, and still that's the prison, you know. But you're free right now. You said you ain't got no job, but now you got the time. And so we trade in time for $10 to $30 an hour. We all in the same boat, fam. You know what I'm saying?
We all know Deion Sanders, right?
Yeah, but the trick is not having to trade your time for currency, bro. You know what I'm saying? But what you saying?
We all know Deion Sanders. He got all the money in the world,
but his health, yeah.
He got no toes. He just lost his bladder.
Yeah.
LeVar Ball. He just lost
his foot. Yeah.
They got millions. They both his sons are. You know what you want your son.
Yeah.
Deion got his sons. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you got to have the freedom to be able to protect yourself too.
Yeah, so let's expound on that. Why does that happen? Like, why are these brothers getting to this high level but their health, like you said, is like, I mean, the health, why is that a consistent trend?
The health system's not built for
black men for sure.
But that's why we're on the extreme of everything.
But it ain't built for us. But that's the same reason why niggas gotta be on our Dr. Sebi diet and cut that meat out and cut the candy and really cut them chains off, bro. And I ain't saying that's exactly why, but we know eating like that, eating processed foods and living like that, stress. See, that's going to lead to diabetes, and that's going to lead to us getting our legs and arms and our black. And on top of that, once you make it to that level and you that type of guy, you a black man with all this money, you know they about to be. You heard Cat Williams say, hey, we ain't about to get spooky. Gee, how many more questions you got?
I got one.
All right, perfect. Because we ain't about to get spooky. But Cat Williams said that he sleeps with a Kevlar vest on. So needles can't penetrate him. Because, bruh, the government is sending them.
With an ice needle, that shit,
yeah. Them spies, them ninjas that you don't see over there in the shadows, and they know where all them cameras is. And so that could be a sub reason. But it's also, we gotta take care of our health like black kings and gods. We're melanated. The temple, and we don't eat how we should. Dr. Sebi came here and died. We gotta change what we eat and how we live and how we pray. Because that's a goal of mine, Mar, is, and Ev and Gee is like, it's hard having to be born, right? And I gotta create my own like Genghis Khan kingdom. Not literally, but metaphorically, like and Tupac said that like we should have been born in a system where we was given $1 million and ready, or we gotta create a whole empire in our little lives, bro. How unfair. Like, we gotta change how we ate, we gotta change who we was praying to, we gotta change all of our systemic, shit that was built in our DNA. What we talked about, what you said, what's in your subconscious. You are your childhood trauma. You are your childhood trauma. See, you are your childhood trauma, bro. So it's that deep, bro. It's that deep. But why is the black man doing that? What's the next question, bro? Why is it happening like that? Like, Nick Saban's leg ain't cut off. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking who? Oh, Ozzy, yeah, R.I.P. Bro, all the drugs, biting bats' heads off. This nigga's perfectly fine.
It's cool when the black man. I'm not saying it's cool, but it's like we don't bat an eye. I mean, Chadwick Ball, Black Panther.
Yeah, passed away from. Yeah,
age, you know what I mean?
Young.
So it's not just checking. It's like, yo, we gotta elevate. We gotta be able to.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I mean, I've seen something. Y'all can do research, but they actually did what CIA research, I believe it was, where you can tell yourself mentally, like, yo, I need my knee to heal. I need this to heal.
And it
works.
Yeah.
But
so
same thing like praying. Like, you praying over something. You want it to happen.
But
pray over your body, pray over your temple.
No, that's facts.
Well, you don't understand. It's not that you don't got to go to the doctor, but if you're doing it with a sincere heart,
yeah, that's fact.
A sincere change,
yeah,
it's going to heal.
Yeah, because look, bro, that's where
they did the research on it.
But look, look, that's where praying over your food comes from. Because when them slaves feeding the shit that niggas wasn't supposed to be eating,
bro, chitlins.
Yeah. We would pray over it and change the frequency of the food. That's why it's called soul food. Because when grandma was cooking, that was shit. It was unhealthy, sugar and all, but it was from the soul. So she changed the whole frequency of the food. Can you feel me? Because she was the matriarch. That's why, first of all, you don't want to be eating at no bullshit ass restaurants and bullshit ass McDonald's. A motherfucker who hates their job. So imagine the frequency they putting in your food. And on top of that, you eating motherfucking a depressed cow burger. On top of the worker hated his food. He hates his job. The cow was in distress when it was killed. The chicken was drugged up and beefed up and proteined up when you ate it. So imagine the depression that you're intaking, the frequency. But that's where prayer, when you pray over your food, you really trying to change the frequency of the food to a high vibration before you take it.
Hey, and Mark, can I ask you, how do you feel about what they were talking about, just generational trauma? How for one, how do you think that affects you today and how you live your life? And do you believe in frequencies and how that affects the food you intake and the way you interact with the world?
All right, first part. What's the all right?
My God.
Give me the first part of the question. I want to break it down. I don't want to answer all a bunch together like that.
Yeah.
No, you good.
One joint at a time, baby.
Yeah, no, he good. I just want I want to break it up.
So
that was good.
How do you think generational trauma impacts you? Like, what did your mother or her mother's mother you think impacts you in the way you interact?
I get
it. Like I said, as you get older, if you're blessed to get older and gain some type of sense, you understand why your parents might have did certain things or said certain things to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't got nothing really specific right now, but I just noticed like certain things like my mom would like say or do, or like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay. Like I probably like, all right, maybe her mom or the grandma, whoever she was around, raised her, had her thinking that was okay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what's the next part?
Do you think you internalized any of that?
Hell yeah. For a while. You know what I mean? Like just with certain things, and I had to realize like my mom was like real isolated from people, and I was like, I can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like my mom, and I get that. I'm probably like that a little bit more now, but I realize I still gotta be around people. Like my mom just low tolerance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see where I get that from, but I'm also like, I gotta have a balance of like, I can't not be around people. So I mean, that's just one example though, but yeah.
And my second part was, do you think frequencies affect your food and your mood and, you know, the way you interact with the world, really?
I'm be honest, until he said it like that, I ain't really think about it like that. Like until he just broke it down like that.
I mean, something I was kind of about the frequency I wanted to say too is like, so you know what the Liberty Bell is, right? You know what I mean? It's in Philadelphia. You put your finger through the crack.
Yeah.
Liberty Bell. There were so many bells everywhere.
Destroyed.
But you don't understand why. But listen to this. You go to Geneva, every 15 minutes you're gonna hear ding, ding, ding.
It's a frequency.
And like I walk past and go to the track.
It's a healing frequency.
And you think it's some hippie joint, but not. It's a healing frequency. Ding, ding.
People would put their whole body in a bell.
I'm trying to tell you.
Ding, it's just like them two vibration dings, but the bells raise vibration. It can even cure sicknesses and illnesses because of that frequency and that certain 432, 792s, motherfucking
or it could work like with certain songs and drums and
lower vibrations.
It can get that story dancing at the bar.
Big facts.
Give her a couple drinks, you know what I mean? Or she on
now she whacked out. Hear them frequencies.
Yeah,
it's like that.
Kanye West called the 808. The 808.
Hey,
heartbreak.
Yeah, but it's like the Cobras. Them niggas get to dance it up and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't be blind in life.
You come out of work and you just want to go drink and have a night out.
Yeah, that's a frequency.
There is beefing with his girl at home, and you hear that "Nuck if you buck."
Yeah,
you
for
step
real.
on homie's shoe in accident. When you step on your shoe and you.
Yeah, but look,
it's gonna be a clash.
that's why earlier when we was talking about that, I said rituals and eating cows and their rituals. So if you're unaware of these frequencies and you're unaware of this witchcraft, that's where I think somebody asked about reincarnation. This is where reincarnation comes in, bro. Because when you unaware, that's how they get you.
Or if you break it down something like this, if I say, y'all know what a mantra is? You know what a mantra is?
I don't mean to interrupt you, my bad, but I just wanted Mar to finish his answer. I don't think you
That's
fully
fact,
fleshed it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna. We're good. Yeah,
One more time.
Yeah.
All right.
just
So it was just about the frequency thing. Do you have anything to add on to that? I know
Oh
you said
yeah. No, I was saying until he broke it down like that, like it is crazy to think like that. You like, damn, like the animals before they get killed and all that type of shit. Like I don't know, that is something to think about. I ain't really think about that like that. Like,
Yeah, because
I ain't really put it together like damn, like because you know animals they feel and shit too. So I mean, I don't know.
The cows, they say the cows, they be scared. When anybody gets slaughtered, they start crying. Like, you know, when anybody get killed, they know they.
Bruh, cows cry if one of its family members dies. Like if its owners dies, it feels that. But all I was about to say was, you said, oh, nigga was trying to argue with me the other day. Like, he was like, oh, you don't eat meat, fam? And I'm like, nigga, my girl brought it up, and I'm like, why the fuck? I'm like, nah, bro. He like, you know, typical ass argument where you get your protein from. All the low vibrational thoughts, bro. If you're still, where's the gorilla get his protein? Like the gorilla's the biggest strong. I said, what are you talking? I said, and first of all, I don't not eat meat for health reasons. I don't eat meat because I love animals. What the fuck is you trying to argue with me about? It ain't no protein. Let's talk about creatine and calories and man, get out of here with this fucking new science fucking
Man, that should be podcast talking points, man.
Yeah.
Niggas hear shit on the internet on TikTok and they start talking about bullshit.
A giraffe is like, where the fuck a giraffe get protein from, bro?
Elephants vegetarians.
Man, come on.
I will
bro.
say this.
Rhinos,
I will
nigga.
say this though, nigga. I've been on the fruit, like nigga, watermelon, nigga, eat watermelon, any berries, like strawberries,
For
blueberries, run off for real. Niggas be down in that. Get your fruits, man. Fruits and waters, get that for real. I don't care what niggas talking about. Get that shit.
Yo, I'm waking up. First thing I like, yo, watermelon. Big piece. Like, yo, why you doing that, man? You just bad stereotyping.
Nah.
Y'all can eat a burger, eat this food on the gram all the time. But I'm eating watermelon. I'm tripping.
No, but key is what you saying. That's how you heal yourself, man. Watermelon's what, like 94% water, literally water. Yeah, so it's H2O is this nasty ass bullshit I'm about to drink. This will actually dehydrate me.
Yeah.
Watermelon, melons, berries, like you saying, that berries are like 90% water. A strawberry is 90% water. So yeah. So really, the secret, all you really want to consume is the rainbow every day. Get a yellow, a green, a purple, a red, a month. You know what I'm saying? And you good. You will live forever, nigga. You consume the rainbow every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mean to distract you.
Hell yeah.
But I wanted to ask you the same question I did Mar on generational trauma. Do you feel like the things your mom and dad did impacted you, or their moms and dads?
That part of it. I did. Yeah, I'm not saying like I said my mom, like she was isolated.
Exactly.
But
yes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you the same question.
Yes, bro. You know, generational trauma is real, man. And man, just make sure y'all raising your kids right. And like you said, keeping an eye on your kids, man. Just like we said with the helicopter parenting, that was a great term. Never heard that term. Great term. Yeah, because it's about that. And generational trauma, man, heal yourself, people. Heal yourself. We all have it. Even if you had a great life, there's some sort of generational trauma going on where you need to heal yourself and balance out. But I grew up in a tough. I don't mind my dad being that tough, you know, because I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Gee, you heard the story. I get, you know, beat down. But I get it, being a bad kid and just keeping your kid like, that's why niggas is not niggas, but motherfuckers be gay and motherfuckers be fucked up. Cause so there is some good generational trauma. You get your ass beat. That ain't healthy if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody should be beating somebody. You know what I'm saying?
From the right place as a parent, it could also be beneficial. Like my grandma would always say, I can't put my hands on my kids, right? They're gonna call CYF, children and youth on me. But then the cops, though, can come drag you out by your hair,
Yeah.
put you in the cuffs, you all bruised up. So who do you want to put your hands on? Your cops? Or you want someone that you know they love you? They try to correct you. I mean, this Bible verse said, "What spare the rod and save the child."
Exactly.
At the same time, you want to correct them so they can walk upright.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to. Like me, I don't.
You shouldn't have to beat them.
Like
I
could.
beat them.
Yeah.
I could like,
discipline. I know what you're saying.
Hold on. Let me get right, bro. I forgot, bro.
Hold up. Discipline we was talking about.
You shouldn't beat.
Spare the rod, something the child. Is it spare the rod, save the child, or something? Spare the rod, something the child.
Spare the rod and save the child. Something like that.
You got it?
Nah, it's gone.
Yeah.
So
but generational trauma, look how we eat. You know what I'm saying? That's generational trauma, passed down shit where fried chicken, you know what I'm saying? Comfort foods, and we from the hood, but the shit ain't healthy, and you like, oh, diabetes running my family. No, diabetes don't run in your family. Eating them goddamn motherfucking sugary motherfucking yams and burgers, nigga. Y'all been eating the same for 10 generations. Fuck you mean? Heart attacks. You eating the same shit.
So that's perfect, because I wanted to ask you, what do you think you've broken, and what more do you have to go?
That's yo, you're on point. You need a raise, dog, but shit, you gotta wait till we, get the popping. But bro, that's crazy, because I said this at the beginning of the show, is how Tupac said, I only got a lifetime to start a whole empire. How unfair. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, we get dealt the worst hands. So we got to change where we eat. I said that. We got to change what we pray. I said that. Our religions and how we trapping our souls, and we ain't growing and raising our vibrational energies and our kundalinis, nigga, becoming light and meditating together, making this shit cool again, man. That's how we change the generational curses. Like, all the information's there. Like, we're blessed to be in the age of the internet. We have all the information more. Mm-hmm. All we got to do, and the reason why I don't be selfish with this shit and the knowledge and information, because we need to raise the Earth's kundalini, and that takes 144,000 people, you know what I'm saying, meditating together at the same exact time. You know what I'm saying? All having the same exact thought, more, all doing the same exact thing. That's how you change things. 144,000. Imagine we wake up tomorrow and be like, yo, nobody go to work until they lower the gas prices to $2. Watch this bitch crumble. But nobody, nigga, I gotta go get my 35 an hour.
Didn't that happen in 2010? Something like that.
Did it?
Yeah,
probably certain places.
But it's crazy. That can never happen again. The way we're all split up right now.
I mean, we had it happen with the Great Awakening. You know what I mean? If it happens, they don't. It's not what the government wants you to hear. You know what I mean? They gonna shoot Martin Luther King before it happens. They gonna shoot Malcolm X before it happens.
But once we get to that frequency, we take over, fellas. Like, so it ain't about me. It ain't about you. It's us as a collective, as humanity, praying together, doing things together, raising the Earth's vibration. And yeah, that's what it's about. You talking about?
Mark, I'm going to ask you the same right quick. What do you think? I know you said isolation. You had to unlearn that. And really, learning is a lot easier than unlearning. So what do you think you've unlearned, and how much more do you have to go?
Oh, shit. I mean, a lot of bad habits. Like even just like how you was talking about the eating the food and stuff. You know, it's crazy. And it's my mom Ben would tell me shit like, yo, don't eat all that, this and this. Don't eat all this and this. I never would listen. Or like you would just, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like, so she would tell me, but yeah, learning like this food, learning like unlearning a lot of bad habits. Like, I mean, we can go deep, like even with women and shit, like, you know what I mean? Just being around certain people and shit like that. Like, I don't know. I quit. I group everything into one. So like I had to learn just everything, just life in general. Like, I feel like I'm a not new person. What you say earlier? What did you say earlier?
Reincarnated?
Nah, reinvent yourself. I think I did that. I think I probably did it again like this past year. Like I just try to reinvent myself. So
I mean, if you ask me, when you see me at Staples, I was different. Like my skin was probably different. I had dread. I was sloppy.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But I was working 6 days a week, not eating, drinking 2 sodas every day, gummies and candies. And now I eat 1 meal a day. I'm going to the track. I'm lifting weights.
Reinventing
I
yourself.
haven't even been smoking weed, and I love me a good blunt. Like, believe it. Like, but I had to get to a point where it's like, all right, you're on unemployment. You got a certain amount of money coming in. What do you think you should do? You know you can go buy some weed right now if you want, but what do you think you should do?
Hey, and it's always that choice. It really is.
You know what right and wrong is. We all know it's if we choose to ignore it.
So what impact do you want this podcast to have? And not just this podcast on the world. What impact do you want to leave? What legacy?
I mean, you know, just give out the most information as you can that's like in a positive realm. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, because I be thinking different. Like, I mean, me and bro got the same mindset, but I be thinking different, bro. Like, I keep it simple. I just want everybody to find the best route for them, but in a simple way. Like, just listen to what we talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Try to find an understanding, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's all positive shit. Like, we ain't on here trying to hurt nobody or make a mockery and shit. Like, we trying to, like, give out good information and shit that me and him talk about. I mean, it's gonna get depth more, you know, in the other episodes and shit, but it's just a little breakdown. So I wanted to be impactful and a positive route. Even if it's only with 1,000 people, shit, we touched 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Everybody, this shit's not gonna be for everybody. Let's put it like that. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the same. Keep it simple, man. But Gee, you on your shit, you came ready, man.
No, that's positive because you can tell you can't prepare.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it shows like the real effort, like, you know what I mean.
So it's care.
It shows care behind that shit. That's what I'm saying. You can tell. That's what I'm saying. Like when blessings start coming, following through, like you already know, bro, gonna be, you know what I mean, for real. Like he could ask questions. He threw me off a little bit. Like sometimes I might not even be smoking on spot. Like I need to get sharp, but he was throwing the questions out there though, for sure.
Yeah, good stuff. Cause raising the earth's vibration, bro. You know what I'm saying? One ear at a time, man. One ear at a time. Yeah, that's all, bro. Changing, trying to eat different, trying to just do better, bro. Like we were saying.
You change your perspective, you change your life, you know?
Yeah.
How you think. And people think a certain way and they only think that way, right? If you're hungry, you go eat. You gotta go boo-boo, you can go boo, right? You know what I mean? But it's just when you learn, like, learn how to properly channel these thoughts, you know, and adjust. You know, I'm thinking crazy right
perfect.
now. You might be talking to your homie and he'd be like, "Yo, talking crazy." Yeah, you're right. But if he's someone that's gonna be like, "Nah, don't tell me nothing," how you ever gonna change something that might need to be adjusted? You know.
And that's really the perfect ending note for real. Thank you for the wise wisdom from Evan.
Yeah, real shit. My dude, man, came through.
Yeah.
You wasn't even. I ain't even know you was about to be talking. You was just be chilling. He got active on this morning.
Got active.
Got all the way active. But yeah, good shit, man.
Seriously.
Next Saturday.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
It's on. An hour and a half.